You won't believe what ZAYN Malik just said about Jisoo from Blackpink. His words didn't just surprise fans, they shook the entire music industry. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and drop your thoughts in the comments below, because once you hear what Zayn revealed, you're going to have a lot to say. It all started a few weeks ago, when rumors about a collaboration between ZAYN Malik and Jisoo Blackpink began circulating online. At first, it seemed like another wild fan theory, until Zayn posted a mysterious Instagram story, a blurred photo with the caption, "Timeless beauty, timeless voice." Fans immediately knew something was coming, and they were right. Days later, their labels confirmed it: ZAYN x Jisoo, a cross-continental, cross-genre collaboration, a song titled Ethereal Shadows. Within minutes, the internet exploded, but what really sent shockwaves through the fandom wasn't just the song, it was what Zayn said afterward. In an exclusive interview with a British music outlet, Zayn's voice trembled slightly as he spoke about working with Jisoo. He didn't just praise her professionalism, he said, "She reminded me of a time when music was about feelings, not numbers." That one line spread like wildfire. Fans were stunned. Zayn sounds like he's rediscovered his heart through this collaboration, one fan tweeted. Another wrote, "He's talking like someone who's been changed by Jisoo." But that wasn't all. Later, Zayn posted something that left everyone speechless. "Sometimes, the quietest person teaches you how to listen again." And below it, a single white flower emoji. Cherry blossom. That tiny symbol set the internet ablaze. For blinks, the white flower represented Jisoo, her elegance, purity, and calm presence. Within hours, Zayn Jisoo was trending worldwide. Fans began dissecting every detail, from the way Zayn looked at her in the music video to the tone of Jisoo's voice during the bridge of the song. There was an unspoken chemistry between them, something deeper than collaboration, and if you look closely at the final scene of the Ethereal Shadows music video, you'll notice something extraordinary. Zayn and Jisoo stand apart, separated by a shimmering golden light. Zayn turns toward her and whispers softly, "Don't disappear this time." It wasn't in the lyrics, it wasn't scripted, it was real, and that single moment sent fans spiraling into emotional chaos. Within 48 hours, the song reached over 30 million streams on Spotify. Media outlets everywhere began asking the same question: was this just a collaboration, or something more personal? When asked on BBC Radio if he and Jisoo would work together again, Zayn smiled and said, "She knows how to silence the world with a single look." Those words set the world on fire. Articles appeared everywhere. ZAYN Malik's heartfelt words for Jisoo, a collaboration that turned into connection. But Jisoo's response added another layer of intrigue. When asked about Zayn during a Korean interview, she simply said, "He feels music the way painters feel colors." It was quiet, but profound, and it left fans speechless. People began calling their partnership the soft storm, a gentle hurricane of emotion and artistry. Some fans theorized that Ethereal Shadows was more than a love song. It was a story about two souls trying to understand each other in a world full of noise and spotlight. And if you listen closely, at minute 2:47, there's a hidden harmony, a nearly imperceptible blend of their voices that creates a sound so hauntingly beautiful. Producers described it as the most emotional blend in Kpop collaboration history. At the end of their behind-the-scenes interview, Zayn looked into the camera and said, "When you meet someone whose silence speaks louder than words, you listen." Jisoo just smiled, that small, sincere smile that seemed to stop the world. Within hours, #ZaynJisoo was trending #1 in 17 countries. Fans made edits, remixes, and fan art, celebrating what many now call one of the most touching musical connections of the decade. But then something unexpected happened. Zayn wiped his entire Instagram. Everything, gone. Except one black and white photo of a jasmine flower, with the caption, "Grateful for the one who reminded me why I sing." Moments later, Blackpink's official account posted a photo of Jisoo in a studio. On the table in front of her, the exact same flower. Coincidence? Or a quiet message between two artists? What we're witnessing isn't just a collaboration, it's the meeting of two creative souls who understand each other without words. Zayn, the voice of solitude and intensity; Jisoo, the calm storm who speaks through silence. When they came together, the world didn't just listen, it felt. Then came the night of their first live performance in London. The lights dimmed. Zayn appeared on the left side of the stage, Jisoo on the right. When the chorus began, they walked slowly toward each other. No choreography, no theatrics, just two voices intertwining, raw and honest. When the final note faded, the crowd erupted. Journalists called it the rebirth of authenticity. A reminder that true music still has the power to touch hearts without needing scandal or spectacle. And maybe that's what Zayn meant when he later said, "Jisoo reminded me what it feels like to sing from the soul." Now, fans around the world are wondering, will this be the beginning of something lasting, or a once-in-a-lifetime artistic connection? No one knows for sure, but one thing is certain: Zayn Malik's heartfelt words about Jisoo have changed the way people see them both, not just as pop icons, but as two human beings who found harmony in a world that rarely listens. So what do you think? Were Zayn's words just admiration, or something more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you won't miss the next update about this unforgettable collaboration, because this isn't just a song. It's a story of two worlds that finally learned how to listen to each other. And just when fans thought the story had reached its peak, something unexpected happened. Days after their breathtaking live performance, a short behind-the-scenes video was quietly uploaded on Zayn's official YouTube channel. It wasn't announced. No thumbnail. No promotion. Just a mysterious title: "In the Quiet, We Create." Within minutes, fans swarmed in. The video opened with the sound of rain tapping gently against a window. The camera panned slowly across a dimly lit studio, scattered sheets of lyrics, two microphones, and a single cup of tea still steaming. Then, Zayn's voice, calm but filled with emotion. She hears silence like it's a song. The next frame showed Jisoo laughing softly, holding headphones in one hand while trying to teach Zayn a Korean phrase. He tried to repeat it, failed miserably, and both burst into laughter. It was raw, human, unguarded, the kind of connection you can't script. Fans noticed how Zayn looked at her, not as a superstar, but as someone who inspired him. And Jisoo? She didn't look at him with surprise or admiration. She looked at him with understanding. Within hours, that video crossed 10 million views. Comments flooded in: "This isn't chemistry. This is soul connection. She brings out a softness in him we've never seen before." And one fan wrote, "You can't fake that kind of silence." Soon after, an industry insider leaked that the two had recorded more than one song together, unreleased tracks that might appear on a special deluxe edition of Zayn's upcoming album. The rumor alone sent fans spiraling into excitement. The phrase "Ethereal Shadows Part 2" began trending almost instantly, but the intrigue deepened when a few eagle-eyed fans noticed something unusual in Jisoo's latest Instagram post. She was standing in front of a piano, wearing a simple white blouse, and behind her, on the piano surface, was a handwritten note that read, "Sing like no one is watching, even when the whole world is." Fans zoomed in and realized the handwriting matched Zayn's. No caption. No tags. Just that one image, and that silence spoke louder than any announcement. A few days later, during a press conference in Seoul, Jisoo was asked directly about the viral speculation. Instead of denying or confirming, she smiled softly and said, "Some connections don't need to be explained. They just exist." The crowd erupted in flashes and whispers. Reporters scrambled to get the quote published first. The moment instantly became one of the most replayed interview clips of the year. Meanwhile, Zayn, ever the enigma, posted another cryptic message on X, formerly Twitter. "Music connects people who were never meant to meet, but did." Fans lost their minds. It felt like every word, every symbol, every silence between them carried hidden meaning. Music critics began analyzing the lyrics of Ethereal Shadows more deeply. One line stood out: "You speak in echoes I can't forget." Some pointed out that it perfectly describes how Zayn and Jisoo seem to communicate, not through grand gestures, but through quiet, lingering moments that say everything. Weeks later, during a special award show appearance, Zayn performed a stripped-down acoustic version of the song, "Alone at First." Halfway through, the lights dimmed, and Jisoo walked onto the stage without introduction. The crowd gasped. She joined in on the chorus, her voice trembling slightly, and for a few seconds, it felt as if time stopped. The performance was pure emotion, raw, sincere, and beautifully imperfect. At the end, Zayn looked at her, smiled faintly, and whispered, "Thank you." That 2-second whisper was replayed millions of times across social media. Clips went viral with captions like, "The look that said everything." Zayn and Jisoo, proof that real art doesn't need words. After that performance, their collaboration became more than just music, it became a cultural phenomenon. Streaming numbers skyrocketed, fan art flooded timelines, and publications like Rolling Stone and Billboard called it the most unexpected emotional collaboration of the decade. But what came next surprised everyone even more. 2 weeks after the performance, a short teaser appeared on both of their channels, a black screen with the words, "Ethereal Echoes, coming soon." The internet erupted. Was it a sequel song? A documentary? A visual story? Nobody knew, and then, right at the end of the 15-second teaser, Zayn's voice echoed faintly, "We never stopped singing." Followed by Jisoo's whisper, "We never will." Fans completely lost it. Theories filled Reddit threads, YouTube comments, and TikTok edits. Some believed the new project would reveal more of their story, others said it would mark the official start of an ongoing partnership between Zayn and Jisoo. Regardless of what it turns out to be, one thing has become clear: their connection, whether artistic, emotional, or something in between, has reignited a sense of realness in the music world. In an era dominated by algorithms, manufactured hits, and social media noise, Zayn and Jisoo created something human. Something unfiltered. Something timeless, and maybe that's why people can't stop talking about them, not because of rumors or scandal, but because, in a world desperate for authenticity, they gave us a glimpse of what it looks like when two souls simply understand each other through sound. So now, everyone's waiting, counting down days, hours, even minutes, for the release of Ethereal Echoes. Will it be a continuation of their story, or the final chapter of something too rare to repeat? Whatever it is, one thing's for sure: when it drops, the world will stop again, because ZAYN Malik and Jisoo have proven that sometimes, the most powerful stories are the ones sung in silence. Just when everyone thought the storm had passed, Zayn and Jisoo quietly reignited the internet once again. A week after their viral performance, Zayn posted a short video on his Instagram, only 6 seconds long. No caption, no music title, just the sound of a single piano note and Jisoo's faint laughter in the background. Fans froze. Was it a teaser? A hidden message? Within minutes, the clip hit over 5 million views, then came a mysterious Spotify update. On Zayn's artist page, a new hidden track briefly appeared under the title Echoverse, Foot Jisoo, before vanishing just 30 minutes later. Fans who caught it swore the melody sounded hauntingly familiar, soft, emotional, and echoing the tone of Ethereal Shadows. The lyrics, barely audible, contained one chilling line, "I still hear you in the quiet." That single sentence sent shockwaves through both fandoms. People began sharing slowed-down versions, searching for hidden messages, and comparing it with previous interviews. Theories exploded, some claiming it was part 2 of their story, others saying it was never meant to be released at all. Meanwhile, Jisoo was spotted arriving in London under tight security. No official schedule, no event appearance. Just silence. The speculation grew wild. Was she recording with Zayn again? The moment paparazzi captured both of them leaving the same studio late at night, it was over. Twitter, TikTok, and every major outlet went insane. For a brief moment, the world forgot about everything else. Two artists from opposite sides of the world had built something rare, not through spectacle, but through sincerity. And when reporters asked Zayn's team about the sighting, the only response was a cryptic line, "Some songs find their own time." Now, fans are holding their breath, waiting. Will Echoverse ever officially release? No one knows. But one thing's certain: whatever Zayn and Jisoo are creating, it's no longer just music. It's emotion, memory, and silence woven into sound. And the world can't stop listening.